Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be going through a bit of a transformation in my kitchen. I'm not really happy with the space. I think I've outgrown the decor, I've outgrown the vibe of it, and I often envision myself in my massive kitchen with the island in the middle and some bar stools and all of that good stuff. Obviously I'm not quite there yet, hopefully soon. But for now, I thought I'm at home every day because of COVID, etc. I'm forced to kind of be in here all the time. It's actually got to the point where I'm like not enjoying cooking in here, which you guys know is crazy because I love to cook. So I thought I would show you guys how I have actually gone about planning and deciding on the style of the little facelift of my kitchen. The first place I start these days always is Pinterest. So yes, I'm looking forward to revamping this space, just giving it a bit of a refreshed feel, and we're gonna have some fun. This is my kitchen, and you'll remember when I actually first did this kitchen, it was actually a gradual thing, and I never have really spent money in this kitchen, if I'm being honest. It's all kind of been DIY or budget revamps. There's my big fridge, nothing exciting, the oven. This is actually the only thing I really spent money on putting in. So before, they had a big like gas oven here, I think it was. So yeah, and they used to have their fridge over here, which is why there is a plug socket. That plug socket annoys me, but it's okay, it's not a big deal. Everything else in terms of the layout of the kitchen was already like this. The worktop is actually wood and I painted it grey. So another thing that I would have done if I planned to stay here longer would be to switch out these appliances and get some, you know, like inbuilt ones that are hidden away, so you've just got doors going across. But I'm not going to invest any more money into this flat. This is probably like the most recent update I've done in here after like 3 years, so there's gonna be some changes going on. Okay, so this table is from IKEA. It's one of their like classic ones. I'm over the glass. No matter how many times you clean this each day, it just ends up looking like it hasn't been cleaned for months. I went and I bought the DC Fix, I think that's what you call it, like vinyl paper, yeah, from B&Q, and there's so many options. So I went for just a white matte, which is gonna go all along the worktop. So I got 2 of these. For this dining table, I actually wanted to do like a black wood grain effect, but they didn't have that in stock. I ended up just getting the black matte. I got this wallpaper smoother to help me kind of really smoothen out the paper when I'm putting it down. And then I got a paintbrush because when I spray the handles, just sometimes it's just good to kind of have a paintbrush to kind of paint some areas that you can't reach. And then I also just got the grout reviver, kind of draw into the grout lines. So that's what I'm going to do along the subway grout. So let's get started on this DIY. So now we're getting to the fun part of the video, which is actually kindly sponsored by Desenio. I love working with them. You all know that I get bored and I change my art around the flat all the time. But today I'm obviously going to be putting some art in the kitchen, which I haven't done in a very long time. And I actually plan to transform this wall behind me, which I'm very excited about. Now, just some things to let you know before I get into the transformation, because I know you're going to ask. I do have a discount code. It's Jade Vanriel 30 for 30% off. Now, this code doesn't work on frames, handpicked or personalized art, but everything else, all the other art pieces, this code will work on, so get in there. And it will be valid from the 2nd to the 4th of March midnight. I'm planning to do my own version of a collage wall. So one thing that I love about the website is the fact that you can look at gallery walls, collage walls, and get some inspiration for layout, for styles, for tones, and all of that. So I was, of course, looking on the website at the inspiration that they provide, which is amazing. And I came across so many cool pieces that are in line with the color scheme that I'm going for. So blacks, whites, a bit of gold, and a bit of like neutral colors to kind of tie the whole room in together. And the gallery wall is done. Honestly, I had so much fun doing this. It's actually surpassed my expectations, you guys. I love the way it looks. Just gives the room a little bit of a pizzazz, which you guys will see when I show you the whole finished look. But as I said, I do have my discount code, and link will be down below in the description, along with all of the instructions and details on what the code applies to, and also the dates that it is valid will all be down below. And here is the finished look of my kitchen renovation, DIY, little bit of a facelift on a budget. So I want to walk you guys through all of the updates and let you know how I've been finding everything a week later. First thing that you can probably notice is my goldy brass handles. They came out perfectly. They came out perfect. I sprayed them with my gold spray, which I will leave linked down below, and I sprayed on top of that with the clear mattifying sealer, and honestly, like, nothing comes off. So I'm one of those people that touches things with wet hands and all of that, and they've been fine. So yep, I ended up doing all of the handles in the kitchen. I love it. It's not a huge difference. Like if I did black, you would really be like, wow, you can see the difference. But the gold just gives it more of a warmer feel to the silver, I find, and makes it feel a little bit more like sophisticated, I would say, just by making this change. So I've moved my fruit bowl to here now. It used to be there. I kind of moved things around. So the worktop has been amazing. First of all, it looks so fresh, which I really wanted. Hello. And it's completely done the job. The fact that I paid £20 to change my worktop to white from the grey paint that I had underneath is just like the biggest bargain. Had I have known I could have done this earlier and it would have looked this good, I would have done this before painting the worktop 4 years ago. This is now my little tea area, and if you're not following me on Instagram, you are missing out on my daily tea content, because I share my chais, my hot chocolates, everything that I make, and I share it in one of my mugs because I've got so many different tea sets. I'm just obsessed with tea. And I also share some smoothies and some wine now and again as well. Another beverage area, I guess, is my little wine bar kind of area, and I've always had something like this over here. This tray, fell in love with how it looked in here. I've got little pops of wood in the kitchen just to kind of warm up the kitchen a bit because it used to be very cold. Some of my favorite glasses out here, and it just makes it super easy to just pour wine and keep everything looking cute. I've got a couple of random cookbooks and things here that used to be on the shelf. And then if I turn over here, doesn't it look so cute. I love it. It makes the kitchen feel a bit more special. I also covered the glass table with the black paper, and I spent £10 on this. I've got quite a bit left over actually. My boyfriend literally came in here and he said, oh, when did you get a new table? Obviously you're gonna have like little bits around the sides that aren't gonna, like, you know, curve perfectly, but that's fine. This is all a DIY just to give me a different look and a little bit of a refresher, so that I am happy cooking in here and enjoying life in here until I get my new kitchen with the big island. Also want to show you guys, I got a rich new dog storage so that it works well in here. It's black and white and it even has a little wooden handle. How cute! Oh.